voltage, yeah, so click character.
Yep.
So this is your main guy. So this is your PMC. So if you hit Escape from Tarkov.
Alright.
So you have two options to join a raid. One,
oh,
go back. You can use your
character? Okay.
No, go back to Escape from Tarkov.
Okay.
So these are the two options you can choose. You can roll with your PMC, which is your main character. So any kills or experience that you get in a raid goes to your PMC. But if you run as a scav, which is the one on the left, you get a random generated character with, he can have anything in the game randomly on his character, but any experience you get doesn't transfer over to your PMC. But if you make it out of a raid, with a scav, anything you get as a scav, you can collect it.
Okay.
But if you die as a scav, whatever you went in with randomly generated, you lose. With a PMC, you have to bring in your own stuff. So if you die, you lose all your own stuff. So scavs are a good way of just like getting free stuff, basically.
Okay.
Because you're not really losing anything. So anything you make it out with is a gain. But a PMC, there's more risk because you're bringing in your own stuff. But the benefit with a PMC is you're going to get experience for your PMC, but also you can completely customize your loadout. You can be like, I want this gun, I want this helmet, this is the scope I like on this gun. But if you start getting low on items and stuff, you can jump in as a scav to kind of get stuff back. The scav has a timer.
Okay.
Yeah, it's counting down. So you can only roll a scav every like 15. Yours looks like 18 minutes. So you usually do like a PMC and then a scav run and then PMC. And so
looks like I'll have to do PMC on my first run.
Yeah. Yep. So we get characters. So that's all the stuff that's your stash, like all the stuff you have.
Should I put some of the stuff in here? Maybe like a bandage or something?
Yeah. So take a bandage.
Explain the different things here. Like, is it better to put these in like pockets, or is it put it in?
See the quick bar on the bottom with the numbers 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10?
Yeah.
If they're in your pocket or your tactical rig, you can use it in a hot bar. But if it's in your backpack, you can't use it in a hot.
Okay.
So you want a bandage, a splint. Like if you get a leg broken, you'll have to put it in that pocket. And then the thing that looks like cheese, that's actually a box of meds.
Okay. Like random pills?
Yeah, it's like a little tiny little morphine syringe, it looks like when you use it. So bring a pistol, I guess. And they're in your holster on your character to the left.
Okay.
So double click the pistol. So it tells you what magazine's in there, the 9x19, the P226.
So I need another clip of that.
Yeah. So drag that into your tactical rig. Because if you put the magazine in your backpack and you went to reload, it won't reload. But if it's on your tactical rig, you'll be able to reload.
And this guy uses 6L20. Yeah. I don't have any more clips for that though. It looks like.
No. So I mean, for your first run, and that should be fine.
I won't lose my these two, right? These like stay in my character no matter what. Or are these? You can lose a backpack, or you can lose a tactical rig.
If you die, everything that's on this character right now is gone.
Okay.
Everything. Backpack, tactical rig, everything in your pockets. The only thing you won't lose is you see the pouch where it says alpha container?
Yeah.
That's your secure container. So anything in raid or that you want to bring in, if you put it in your alpha and you die, you'll still keep it.
Okay. Should I take off my backpack then, or should I?
Well, the thing is, if you find stuff in raids, you'll have nothing to carry out.
Okay.
So I would take that stack of BP bullets that's in your backpack and put it in your stash. because you have an extra magazine in your tactical rig.
Okay.
So you have 60 rounds in your AKS, and then you have a pistol with about 45 rounds.
Okay, that
I
should
would
be
also
fine.
take that other stack of BP also. Move it, yeah, just so we have for later.
What are these?
Money,
Okay.
rubles. So if you hit dealers on the bottom,
Dealers.
so all these people sell things. So proper sells like guns, therapist sells like meds, food, fence is different guns, skier is like attachments,
Okay.
mechanics is guns, ragman's like backpacks, armor. So if you click on proper, so that's all the stuff he sells. Anything blacked out is you don't know what it is yet. So if you hit the middle mouse button on it, you'll
Oh,
learn what it is, and you also get experience for it.
do I have
So
to
you'll find things in
pay
raid.
to
No,
unlock
it's
these?
free.
So I
No,
just should unlock all these?
yeah. So you'll find things in raid because obviously you don't know anything really yet. So you'll find things in raid, and you'll have to learn them. But you just get experience.
But there's no cost to this. I just
No, for learning an item, there's no cost. There's just cost to like buying.
Hey, Morty, do you have extra Salewa?
I can buy some. I've got 8
Yeah.
million.
That's the problem. I don't have any money.
Yeah, I'll bring in stuff for all of us.
Okay. I have everything else. After I sold basically everything.
And how far till I rank up here?
Like a level,
Yeah.
hit escape, or click character on the bottom, either one.
Okay.
And then up at the top where it says skills,
Okay. Dang.
that's what your level is. And then all these things underneath it are like endurance you just will passively get from running in game, and you'll be able to run longer and move quicker. Strength is like carry more.
Alright, cool. So there's a ton of different skills.
Yeah.
Holy
When
crap.
you hit level 10, you'll be able to access the flea market. It's right next to dealers. It's blacked out. You can't get to it yet.
Okay.
And you can sell things to players. It's like
Oh, like an in-game marketplace?
yeah, and everything sells way higher on the flea market than you could sell to a dealer. So the stuff you find in the beginning, you pretty much will be selling to dealers, and you don't get that much for it. Like you'll find like a carton of milk, and you'll be able to sell it to therapists for like maybe like 1,500 rubles.
Yeah.
But on the flea market, it's worth like 30K.
Okay. Yeah. Much better. No maps. No tasks. How do I get a task?
So go back to dealers.
Okay.
And then click on proper. So see at the top where it says tasks.
Yeah.
So each dealer has like quests you can do for them. So you'll get experience for completing them. You also get equipment. But if you do enough of them, in the top right, you see where it's like redded out, where it says level 15.2.
Yeah.
So they have loyalty levels. So right now you're loyalty 1.
Yeah.
Proper. Once you hit level 2, they sell better items. So you have to be level 15, and you also have to have 0.2. What do they call that? Like reputation with them.
Okay.
And you also have to have 1 million rubles spent. So either you have to buy $1 million worth of things, or sell $1 million worth of things to them, or a combination of both.
Okay.
So once you unlock all those, then you'll be loyalty level 2. All of them have different. So you just have to like read what they want. You just hit like accept.
Is this a good contract. 2 MP 133 shotguns. Is that easy?
Yeah, everyone has like the same loadout. Like quest, they all have quest lines basically. Everyone's got the same thing. So
Okay.
you have to kill 5 scabs, and then you have to either find or buy 2 shotguns. So
All
but
right.
we'll worry about the quests aren't like super important right from the beginning. The main thing is you want to get to level 10 as quick as you can, so
Okay.
you can access the flea market to make more money. So there are maps. I'm gonna send you some maps. So like in game you can buy maps for each raid, but the
Okay.
maps suck. So they're better. There's better maps that people have just made that we just either you have up on your phone or another screen until you have ran it enough times that you just kind of know where everything is.
Gotcha.
But the main thing is just like getting a feel of the.
Alright, I
Like,
don't need a Soleil or anything.
Okay.
I'm back at 1 million.
So I just posted the map. So this is the first map we'll be doing. It's called Shoreline.
Okay.
So any pink arrow on that map is like where you can randomly spawn in on the map.
Okay.
Any green running guy is like as a PMC when you go into the raid, your main character, that's where you can extract. And any red is if you run a scav, that's where you'll extract. So scavs and PMCs have different, or sometimes they'll share like 1 or 2, but you can't use all those exits. You'll see when we log in to the raid, you'll see in the top right that it'll tell you which ones you can use.
Okay.
So like you'll jump in and it'll be like, okay, your extract is tunnel, or your extract is pure boat.
Makes sense. Okay.
We'll just jump in one and get a feel for it. I'm gonna actually, I gotta
You have to like
load up.
add me somehow.
Yeah, so I will do that. So you'll see on your bottom right, friend request.
All right. Cool.
Fold, do you need anything?
Let's
Are you
hide out.
jumping in? Oh, your hideout.
What does it do?
So, you'll show you real quick. It'll kind of tell you a little bit. So you can like build things that you can like craft items, or they'll give you if you for making meds or making like you can get a shooting range in here so you can test all your guns out.
Okay.
You can have like a Bitcoin farm and then sell Bitcoins.
Funny.
There's one if you upgrade it enough times, like your scav timer will go down. So instead of being like 18 minutes, it's only like takes 12 minutes to run a cooldown.
And can these be rated or something?
No, not currently.
How do I move around it?
Hit enter in the top middle of your screen.
Oh, cool.
I'll be right back.
Is it making any sense to build any of these things yet? Stash maybe?
No, I would. No, because look how much it's going to cost you. So you're at level 1 stash.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 10 squares by 26. So hit level 2. You have 3.5 million. Rubles.
Any of these guns?
And you need. So that's a hand drill. The one on the left. The one in the middle is some kind of documents. I think that one's like WD-40 or something.
Okay. How soon is a wipe? Like, does it make sense to? Should I just be focused on learning the game or like progressing?
That's what I would learn on. I wouldn't do anything in hideout
Okay.
because it doesn't really pay that much unless you're like really far into it.
Okay.
The only thing I would just be learning the maps because it's gonna take months.
Gotcha.
To get a really good handle on this game, easily 3 months of playing every single night.
That's
And
a
that'll
learning curve.
and you'll know, and that'll learn you 3 out of the 6 maps very well.
Okay.
Because you have to learn like where all the best spawns are for like loot and stuff, and getting keys for locked rooms, and there's like so much shit to this game. It's crazy. Like easily to get a handle of just weapon modifications will take you a month probably.
I'll read some wikis, see if I can speed that up.
Yeah, I mean, I can't tell you how many videos and wikis I've looked at. Like I said, it took me like a good hour and a half just to figure out how to load in with an extra mag and reload it. What the fuck? I'm like, why isn't it reloading? I have bullets in my inventory. It's like, nope, you have to put them in your magazine, and then you have to have the right magazine. I'm like, what? This is insane.
Nice.
I'm back.
What'd you say?
I said I'm back.
I think he wants to fight with us.
Bring it.
Alright, how do I do this? No, don't do that.
Just right click my name.
Okay.
Are you friends already?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. That's all you need to do.
Oh, okay, so now we're like in a party together or whatever?
No, so once I'm just buying some chest armor real quick. He's got an alpha.
I have
Yeah.
one, yeah.
Okay. I brought something for you. But you're going to have to put it in it.
Okay, cool. Can you have like 2 alpha containers?
No, so if you do the quest lines like far enough along, you'll get an alpha, a beta, a gamma, and they get bigger.
Okay.
So like if you're in game and you're like in raid and you find like a graphics card, which is like worth 350k, well right now it's like 280k. You just like throw it in there because you're like,
Yeah.
if you make it out, you profit. You know what I mean?
How does insurance work? Does it make
So
sense
insurance, yeah. So the way insurance works for you right now, because everything's really cheap, and when anybody kills you, they're like not gonna take your shit because it's all garbage, pretty much.
to? Yeah.
So you'll get it back.
Nice.
True.
Just
We were all at that
dig
point.
that knife deeper.
We were all at that point.
Me, and I'm still at it.
If you die in raid and they don't take your stuff,
You get it back?
you'll get it back within 24 hours.
Oh, that's not that bad. Okay.
Like usually they'll take like a bits or piece. Like they won't take like, especially on you, they won't like take everything.
Okay, sounds good.
What do I need besides CMS, Saliwa?
Painkillers.
I'll just take ibuprofen, I guess. I got SKS, extra bullets. Who cares if I die? I die. Not really worried about it. Alright, so click Escape from Tarkov.
Okay.
Then PMC.
Okay.
Next. And then, so these are all the different raids you can do.
Oh,
Some
crap.
are, because this is a beta, so they're still coming out with stuff.
Okay, so there's gonna be a lot of them.
Yeah. So hit Shoreline. And then there's 2 times you can go into a raid. So obviously it's going to be military time. So the first one's like 7 in the morning, and the other one's like 7 at night.
Should we do daytime so I can see
Yeah,
crap?
because unless you have night vision, like it's black.
Okay.
So hit Shoreline 654.
Okay. Do I hit ready or next?
Next, ready will put you right into it. So this is offline mode you can choose. So if you want to like, I want to practice running the map and kind of figure out where stuff is. You won't lose anything, but you won't gain anything.
Okay.
But like in the beginning when I was learning maps, I would just run this and kind of wander, to get a feel for it. So
Okay.
obviously, and you can put people on or people off like on offline mode, so you can like have something to shoot.
Gotcha.
Just hit next because obviously we're gonna do online. So this is where you're gonna insure stuff. So you can manually click on what you want insured, like in your
Inventory.
on your character.
Any of this worth insuring?
I would do everything at this point.
10,000.
So it's 10,000. Yeah, but if you had to like rebuy everything, it's more than 10,000.
And is proper fine?
Yeah, the only difference is look at the difference. It says
Time wise.
return rate very slow, and that one's slow. So if you want it back quicker, it's gonna cost you an extra 6.
That's probably fine. Alright, hit insure now.
Yep. Next, that's just. All right, so this is then where we're gonna. So I'm gonna send you an invite and full an invite. It'll take a second. You'll get a pop up. So in the raid, we'll see 2 types of people on the map. You'll either see PMCs, which are actually 3 types. You'll see PMCs, which look like, military guys,
Yeah.
which are other players. Then there's scav players, people that roll to scav. And then there's like AI scavs.
Okay.
So AI scavs will randomly be.
Way easier than scientists on
Yeah.
or on oil.
Yeah, sometimes they get a little wild. In the beginning, I thought they were really hard.
Depends
Alright.
on what map as well.
Yeah, sometimes they're brutal. So you'll be like, was that a player scav or was that a computer scav? Like sometimes you're like, I don't know. But
This looks important.
yeah, there's a lot. There's like leaning, and you can, instead of just straight up crouch, you can choose the level at what you want to crouch at.
Oh
You can
gosh.
choose higher, lower. It's cool. No, it's like really
That's
cool.
awesome. But yeah,
I
it's
don't
like
even
up
know how to do that.
You hit C and then you use the mouse wheel, and you can like change the level. So if you're like peeking out of a fence and you're like, oh man, I wish I was like a little bit lower, you just scroll wheel down. You can like shoot through spots that normally, like on Rust, if you're up in a window and you're like on a box, you're like, oh no, he's below, but my crouch is too low.
I just in the background all I hear is achoo.